Tanner. I'm a senior account executive, and we switched from Mailchimp over to ActiveCampaign. And if you're looking for more reviews like this, you can click down below. Originally, we were using Mailchimp as a automation platform for advertising campaigns. So when somebody would come in and request, like a free PDF or, access to a webinar or something like that, then we'd deliver follow-up sequencing via Mailchimp. And then over time, we were just looking for a more robust solution. So we switched over to something like ActiveCampaign that has just a few more features in terms of automation capabilities and things like that, and user management. So primarily, we're using ActiveCampaign for that automated email follow-up, as well as one-off email blast to email lists for promotions and things like that. ActiveCampaign, I think, has more robust feature sets than a Mailchimp does, especially when it comes to the automation workflows. You get a lot more functionality and capability in terms of setting up something that's a little more complex in terms of an automation campaign. You can have things fire off based on when people view pages. You can send out text messages. And there's all sorts of ways that you can customize a campaign so that the touch points that you make with your customer are concise and relevant. You're not just blasting people with automated emails. So it's one of the reasons we switched over to ActiveCampaign in the long run, just because it gave us that functionality that we needed to create well-rounded automated campaigns. Mailchimp themselves, they were great for the introductory marketer, someone who's just getting started in email automation and just needs a simple system to get some automated emails going out, or one-off, monthly emails to your newsletter. They have like a free starter package that someone could use. And that's where Mailchimp really shines, is they keep it very simple, and they have a very simple set of features. And of course, you can upgrade over time to get some more complexities. But in general, they do a good job at just basic email automation. Getting started with something like Mailchimp is really easy. If we had clients come in who didn't have a CRM or an email system yet, we could just send them a link and they'd be up and running within 5 minutes or less. Through like their free program or something like that, and importing an email list, really easy. There's even integration options that can do it automatically for you. And similarly for ActiveCampaign, there's a few more setup steps because you have to dedicate a URL, but even that's very basic and the system walks you right through it. So setup on ActiveCampaign was additionally easy. I'd give it a slightly higher rating in terms of technical skill if you really want to take advantage of everything that ActiveCampaign has. They have their own tracking codes and a few other things that you can utilize to really take advantage of all the feature sets inside of ActiveCampaign. So if I was to rate easiness of setup from like 1 to 10, Mailchimp's like a 2, ActiveCampaign probably like a 4. And then if you want to get more complex, there's some more things you can do in there, but both fairly easy to get set up. So when we're looking at CRM softwares, a lot of what we're looking at is price point as well as contact limit. So a lot of these softwares limit or judge the pricing based on how many contacts you're going to have in the system. And then outside of that, we're also looking at just features and benefits, essentially. What are you getting when you're paying for, say, a pro model of Mailchimp versus a pro model of ActiveCampaign, and what's going to suit your campaign best. Again, if you just need very basic email capabilities, Mailchimp will get it done. But if you're trying to create a robust system that your company can work off of and scale in the long run, ActiveCampaign was the choice for us and for a lot of our clients. So really, price, contact limits, and features is what we're really looking at the end of the day.